My name is Ethan Tran. I am from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Growing up in a traditional Vietnamese Buddhist household, I was immersed in a culture where family values, respect for traditions, and academic excellence were paramount. Like many teenagers, I navigated life within the bounds of these expectations. I dated girls and dedicated myself to my studies. Life was predictable, albeit fulfilling in its own structured way. But in 2006, everything changed when I moved to Austin, Texas. The idea of starting fresh in a vibrant and dynamic city thrilled me. It was a chance to reinvent myself, to step away from the conservative framework I had known. Upon arriving in Austin, I initially thought I had shed the past. Yet, I soon found myself falling back into familiar patterns. I became actively involved in a local Buddhist youth group and immersed myself in work at a conservative tech company. My social circle largely consisted of straight colleagues, and I continued dating women. Despite being in a new city, I felt like I was reliving the same chapter of my life, a second verse of the same song. One day, a coworker named Julia approached me with an unusual suggestion. She invited me to join a competitive national karaoke league. At first, I was hesitant. Singing in public? Competing? It seemed far removed from my comfort zone. I declined several times, but Julia was persistent. Then, one day during lunch, her enthusiasm and insistence wore me down. I found myself agreeing, almost on a whim. Julia beamed, "Great. Meet me at Ego's at 6:30 tonight." Ego's, a dive bar on South Congress Avenue, was a renowned karaoke hub in Austin. Known for its raw and authentic energy, it attracted talented singers looking to hone their craft in the live music capital of the world. That evening, as I approached the entrance, I felt a mixture of excitement and apprehension. The moment I stepped inside, the contrast between the vibrant scene before me and the structured conservative world I had come from was striking. The room buzzed with activity. People were perfecting their routines, donning costumes, crafting props, laughing, and warming up their voices. It was chaotic, colorful, and completely exhilarating. The warmth of the community hit me immediately. Strangers greeted me with open arms, introducing themselves and folding me into their circle. Julia, ever the enthusiastic host, turned to me and said, "Ethan, you have to join us. We have an open spot on the team because someone just dropped out." I hesitated. Join? I thought I was just here to watch. "Come on," she urged. "We'll have so much fun." After some deliberation, I relented. "All right. When do you need me?" "Next week," Julia replied with a grin. Fast forward to the following Thursday. I found myself preparing to sing a solo for the first time in public. My team, the Black Team, had assigned me the classic Take On Me by a-ha. As the KJ karaoke jockey called my name, announcing the song, I felt a wave of nerves wash over me. My hands were clammy, and the microphone felt slippery in my grip. The music started, and I closed my eyes, too anxious to face the audience. But as I began singing, something shifted. I noticed there were no boos, only encouraging smiles and supportive cheers. Gradually, I opened my eyes and saw a room full of faces rooting for me. When I hit the high note in the chorus, the crowd erupted into applause and cheers. It was a surreal moment. My team even joined me for a spontaneous dance break in the middle of the song, and by the time I finished, the entire bar was roaring with applause. People I had never met before came up to hug and congratulate me, competitors included. It was as though I had stumbled into a world where everyone celebrated each other's bravery and joy. That night was transformative. What began as a simple outing turned into a profound experience of self-discovery. The encouragement and camaraderie of this newfound community sparked something within me, a realization that I could live authentically and embrace who I truly was. Within a year, I had come out to my closest friends. A year after that, I came out at work. And 3 years later, I found the courage to come out to my family. Each step of the journey was anchored in the confidence and self-love I had started cultivating on that karaoke stage. Now, 17 years later, Austin has become my home in every sense of the word. The city's vibrant spirit and inclusive communities have shaped me into the person I am today. I actively seek opportunities to give back and help others find the kind of connection and belonging that transformed my life. One of the ways I do this is through the Austin Gay Men's Chorus, where I've been a member for 3 years. The chorus's mission, to build community and change minds through music, resonates deeply with my own journey. Hearing the stories of my fellow singers and witnessing the impact we have on audiences reminds me of the power of finding your chosen family. Looking back, I never imagined that saying yes to a karaoke night could alter the trajectory of my life. But it did. It taught me that the right community can be a catalyst for growth, courage, and self-love. Today, I am grateful to be part of a vibrant network of friends and allies who continue to inspire me to live authentically and help others do the same. Because in the end, the best communities are not just about shared interests, they're about shared humanity and love.